When night falls, some roads seem to hum with an otherworldly energy. Hell's Highway, a stretch of desolate desert asphalt in Nevada, is one such place. Tonight, we explore the cursed path where the Devil's Disciples, a biker gang with a taste for black magic, disappeared in a blaze of hellfire. These guys weren't just looking for trouble. They wanted power, and not the kind that comes from horsepower. Let's dive in and see what happens when you mix leather jackets with ancient curses. Spoiler, it doesn't end in free gas. Welcome to Mysteries of the Unknown. I present you the Devil's Highway. Nevada, a state built on dust, dreams, and danger. Out here, the highways stretch as far as the eye can see. In the late 1960s, one group of outlaws made sure folks stayed far, far away from those lonely roads. They called themselves the Devil's Disciples, and they didn't just ride the highways, they owned them. They started as a rowdy pack of bikers, tearing up small towns, robbing gas stations, and leaving more than just skid marks. But in 1975, things went from bad to hellish. That's when Rex the Reaper Simmons took over the reins. Now, Rex wasn't just another thug. He had a taste for the occult and a thirst for power.
Rex had a vision. He found this book, The Demon's Ride, and said it was a biker's Bible. Talked about sacrifices, about becoming gods of the road.
With Rex calling the shots, the Devil's Disciples went from outlaws to something much darker, something straight out of a nightmare. They started with the Blood Moon heist of 1976, a bank robbery in a ghost town south of Reno. Witnesses claimed they saw fire rising from the ground, and the vault door melted open like wax.
Rex was different after he found that book. It wasn't about the money or the thrill anymore, it was about power. Real power. He'd read from that book before every job, drawing symbols in the sand.
You mean when your boss summons flames and vaults melt, it raises a red flag?
We were all in too deep, man. But after the Blood Moon job, everything changed. I saw things I can't forget.
And now, a quick word from our totally real sponsor.
Tired of boring condiments? Sink your teeth into Vampire's Delight Ketchup. The only ketchup that's blood red delicious. Just don't ask where we got it from. Vampire's Delight Ketchup, a bite you can taste.
The book, The Demon's Ride, wasn't just a relic. It was a recipe for chaos. Written in the 1800s by an infamous highwayman, it detailed rituals that promised power and immortality at a cost. Previous owners, every one of them met a gruesome end.
Every time this book shows up, it leaves a trail of death. In the 1920s, a gang tried to use it, disappeared in a wildfire. In the 50s, a similar story, but with accidents, spreading to anyone involved.
On July 13th, 1977, the Devil's Disciples gathered on Hell's Highway for their final ritual. They believed they could summon the Beast of the Road, a demonic force that would make them invincible rulers of the highways. But like most things involving deals with the devil, they didn't go as planned.
Rex was obsessed. He didn't care about anything else. That night when he lit that fire and started chanting, I knew something was wrong. The flames, they moved like they were alive. Then everything went black.
Witnesses claimed they saw flames stretching to the sky and heard engine roars echoing through the desert. By dawn, the bikes were gone, melted to the pavement, and Rex and his gang vanished. So, what really happened to the Devil's Disciples on that fiery night? Did they summon a beast from hell, or were they just victims of their own madness? One thing's for sure, Hell's Highway isn't just a stretch of road. It's a trap for lost souls. Until next time, this is Jack Sterling signing off from Mysteries of the Unknown.